Welcome to our show, KRHS TV News, the eyes and ears of the Ritenour community.
I'm Izzy Clark.
And I'm Andrea Wanta.
This is our homecoming show. We will preview what you need to prepare for Saturday's big event.
Stay tuned for all these stories and more on KRHS TV News. Ritenour's homecoming celebration is being held on Saturday, October 1st.
During homecoming, students will celebrate with a Spirit Week starting on Monday, September 26th, leading up to Friday, September 30th.
Here's a wrap-up of this week's Spirit Week fashions.
Students will end the week with a Black and Orange Day assembly on Friday as we hold our PEP assembly.
Catch our next show to see a review of the homecoming week events.
Don't forget that today is the last day to purchase your homecoming tickets during all lunches. Students will need to bring tickets and an ID when entering the dance.
Are you going to the dance, Izzy?
Of course, hopefully.
This week's Ritenour 411 asks students to send in the trending dance moves to get us ready for the dance. this is getting my hype ready for Saturday night.
Speaking of hype, what's up with that hall sweep music?
Yes, we had several questions about recent changes to hall sweep.
Let's start with that music.
So the purpose of the hall sweep, we look at a regular basis at our data around a lot of things, but including behaviors, and the number one behavior that students get in trouble for at Ritenour High School is tardiness. I know they annoy students, but they are very effective. Periods where we do hall sweeps, you see a much lower instances of tardies, and days that we do hall sweeps, generally you see much less tardies, much fewer tardies, and much less trips. In the past, administrators would just choose. That was our first year. Our second year, we opened it up to requests from students and staff members. This year, not only can you make a request, but propose a song, but you can make a formal request, and for one dream ticket, your song can be played. You just have to pay that in the cafeteria. The process is becoming smoother, and the expectation is getting more and more ingrained in the minds and hearts of all those who are involved at the Ritenour High School community.
Thanks for that story, Derek. Definitely send your ideas for music to Dr. Hopper.
Now, to our man on the street.
Today we are looking at student voting.
As we get closer to Election Day on November 8th, we are asking opinions on this election season to understand where our Ritenour students stand.
One vote. What do you believe about your vote? Will it really have an impact on this election?
It could have far-reaching consequences for the student. It could affect them as far as money for college. It could affect them for tax rates as they have jobs. It could affect them as much as if they have relatives that are trying to immigrate to the United States. So
I'm thinking about going in the military, so I really think that either way, if Hillary or Donald gets picked, it's going to change no matter what.
Well, I think it'll affect my life in a way that if one candidate wins, our country might go to complete hell, or if the other candidate wins, Russia might be going to war with us. Either way, we're kind of in trouble.
We shouldn't be allowed to vote until at least 21, because at this age, we're all stupid.
I do care about this election. I also feel that people care about this election in the wrong ways, though.
I think our kids only care about what they see on social media about our presidents in the election.
I think it's going to affect everybody no matter what, because, you know, we're United States citizens.
voting is very important. Vote, vote, vote.
If you're going to be 18 years of age during this election season, you will need to register to vote by October 31st in order to participate in November. Finally, look at some of our homecoming court members.
Being selected by your peers to represent your class is a great honor. Let's hear how some of our Ritenour royalty feel about it.
It's basically like people in your grade representing your class at homecoming, and you get to be in a parade, the homecoming game, and then at the dance, and it's just like representing your class. It felt good. It felt good to win like 2 years in a row. It was good because it's like it's your name, like everyone hears it, and just a good moment. The homecoming game. It's just fun because you get to walk across the track, have on your little homecoming court sash, and then what else? Oh, and then they announce your name, what you do at the school, and then what you want to do after high school.
I honestly didn't know. I wasn't planning on running this year. They just voted for me because I was just having my headphones in class, and they was like tapping me. It was like, dude, I thought you wasn't running for homecoming. And they said I won.
Show.
I get to like walk out in front of the fans, but I get to do it in my uniform. I used to, I don't know, it just look, it seemed like it'd be cool. I gotta dress up.
Well, that's our show.
We'll be coming to you every other Friday throughout the semester.
Make sure you follow us on RitenourLive.org for the latest stories.
And don't forget our Instagram and Twitter at KRHS Media. In the meantime, keep working towards your dreams.
And keep your Husky pride alive.